acting bougie when he cheddar. Before you knew it, better. I knew about it and I wanted to tell him I felt funny as ever. But when I told him, he went running to tell her. Remember, I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar. None of Rolls Royces come with umbrellas. For the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been new. If money determine loyalty, we and all go against you. Facts. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. When it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.
Okay. Green.
Good shot.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yes,
Love it.
okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I'm going.
Get dunked on again. Oh, I tried it. I tried it. That's all right. That's all right. Got a little overzealous there.
No, you're fine.
What?
Man, I saw you.
That's all right. That's all right.
Nah, it's all
They're
good.
just
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sport. So the Houston starting 5. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes. And it's the chosen one in a 2-guard. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Thompson. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Here's James, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's the chosen one. Clock at 6. Fires in the triple.
That's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. And just about a minute into this first quarter, trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
The Lakers call timeout. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
The chosen one shot is good.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Just over a minute and a half in, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Rockets with possession here. 6-point game. Last time they met was in Houston.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock him down at the same rate, and that hurt him.
When you watch Van Vliet, he's in total control of the offense.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the chosen one for three. And Los Angeles another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Green. Steps back and shoots. Second chance effort, and Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got his second basket on the night.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what Coach wants from Şengün.
Hey, shot's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Brooks against James. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brooks, right side. Outside for Green. The three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's the chosen one. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And it's Brooks missing. The Lakers lead by 5. Pass to Hayes. Now James. Green covering. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's the chosen one. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. Here's Connect. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
VanVleet outside. On target from range.
Few players shoot it with as much arc as VanVleet does. That thing brings rain when he shoots.
Here's the chosen one. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. VanVleet up top. He's covered by Reeves. Outside for Green. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 3 assists in the game.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Here's the chosen one. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Houston leading by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. The open shot by Brooks. Here's Şengün. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, he's one of the best on the offensive glass, so you've got to get a body on Şengün.
So the Houston 5 right now. Steven Adams out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Brooks in at the shooting guard position. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Now look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
And here's Brooks, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Shot clock at 6. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
The way he has sustained his level of play for the entire season, that's what's most impressive, the consistency of his performance. He hasn't had the major ups and downs that so many rookies go through.
Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers.
Second team foul. Coming into the floor for your Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith.
1:05 left to play in the first half of basketball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He picked up 38 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And just a huge game for him. His coaches were... love to see him do it again, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And it's the chosen one missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Knocked away.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here. Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
VanVleet outside. With 1 on the clock. Counted for Vincent.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's long.
The Rockets, 33.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's the chosen one, in it to 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. James against Brooks. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Green. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. The 3. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 7. Here's the chosen one. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Thompson with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. From 12 feet, here's Green. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. Timeout called, the Lakers. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in an All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Here's the chosen one. Nails it from beyond the arc. The chosen one's got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Thompson scanning the floor. On the wing, Whitmore. James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. This is the most they've led, 13 points. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Brooks. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Physical play finds Dylan Brooks, but he also looks for it. Gives it and takes it.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Knocks it loose. Here's the chosen one. Shoots off the step back, and the shot's good. The chosen one's got 25 points.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces. With the drive, well done.
Here's Green from the arc, and it's Connect with a rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Here's the chosen one. Count it. Good. 27 points for him.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Brooks outside. Green for 3. The shot comes out. The Lakers lead by 17. Pass to the chosen one. Here's Connect. Brooks defending. Here's the chosen one. Another shot. And Hayes lays it in. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Houston has possession. Thompson against Vanderbilt. On the wing, Green. No good with the triple.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. The chosen one's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game for him.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And that one's good. Green.
Not enough resistance defensively. That one right for the taking.
The Lakers lead by 20. Here's the chosen one. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. The chosen one's got 33 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. On the wing, Green. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
The chosen one. And Los Angeles, another three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, BA. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this is one of the best teams we have ever seen. 69 wins this year. Wow.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the chosen one.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's the chosen one. Green covering. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's the chosen one. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brooks outside. Puts it up from 12. The shot no good. Now Doncic. Pass to the chosen one. Takes a 3. And the miss. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you.
So you think I ain't gonna speak from my heart, you know what I'm saying? I want 1,000.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that. Give me that.
Let's go. Go.
Green.
Let's go. Switch everything. No threes.
Good defense. Good defense. Yep.
That's fine.
No,
That's fine.
I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm on you.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Power versus.
Let's go, Power.
Everyone else.
Stop playing.
What's up? What's up with the defense? You want to reach?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Now, Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Green, and it's Payton in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's the chosen one in at the point. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Payton left side. It's tipped. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Curry. The chosen one passes to LeBron. Here's the chosen one. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
The chosen one passes to Reeves. Drops in the train.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Curry gets the bucket.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held incredibly than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Ayton finds Butler. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green. Vanderbilt with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Butler.
Well, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
They grab their own miss. It's good. Hayes has got his second bucket.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Snatched up. Here's the chosen one. They get it again. Warriors trail by 7. Green dishes to Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Here's the chosen one. He had a 39-point outing in the last game against Houston.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
And here is Curry following the 3 from the chosen one. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Curry's shot is good.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just crashing inside.
Here's the chosen one. The Lakers rebound. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. The chosen one's got 12.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Gannett comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Moody. Here's Post. Finney-Smith defending.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, G.A., that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's the chosen one. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
have been able to hold up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Domination in the first quarter has been pretty lopsided. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 13. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Glad to have you with us, folks. We've got a lineup change for the Lakers. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Houston lit up the floor. He picked up 39 points and was reliable as ever from distance. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
59 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Curry. Here's the chosen one. He hits it from 9. The chosen one's got 17 now.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Green. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Hayes. Here's the chosen one. Knocks down the 3-ball. The chosen one's got 20 points.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Outside Butler to the inside. Here's Podziemski. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the last of 3 straight home for the team.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's the chosen one.
Count it! He counted! That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so we conclude the first half. Lakers. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there in the chosen. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
They kick it out to Green. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's the chosen one. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Green in the post. He's defended by Reed. But Jemski's shot is good.
And Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude. He plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Vanderbilt against Butler. Here's the chosen one. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles holding a very comfortable 25.
76.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
51.
To the next guy, drive and kick, let it come up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Podziemski out there with Hield. Then it's Butler. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Knox in at the 3, the small forward. And here is Hield. In the corner, Knox with it. Fires from deep. Reeves with the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And a dunk by Len.
Yeah, Len's not going to settle for anything else. A dunk on the inside goes up strong.
The Warriors shooting 43% for the game. Now Podziemski. And it's good for 2.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And Los Angeles guys shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. The chosen one's shot is off. Knox the pass to Hield. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Butler. And here's the break. Here's Podziemski. Kleber with the rebound. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Reeves the pass to the chosen one. And again, the Lakers no good. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. He was all alone on that one. Podziemski's got 10 points here in the second half.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Reeves the pass to the chosen one. With the shot. The wing jumper off target.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
They get a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Misses off the right iron. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Looney kicks to Butler. Pocket 6. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Podziemski's got 7 points here in this fourth.
Confidence in a game sometimes just doesn't come from scoring the ball. You can make plays like Knox did there.
And the Lakers call a time here. We've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
LeBron outside. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Curry. Here's the chosen one, bangs home the trifecta. The chosen one's got 30.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 23. Over to the wing. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Curry. Here's the chosen one. The offensive rebound. Takes the 3. Hayes. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the chosen one.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Vanderbilt the pass to the chosen one. From past the arc. The shot misses. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.